Okay, so we're getting ready to learn a song. But before we learn the song, I have to tell you a story. And to do the story, I'm going to have to act it out for you. Okay, so I'm going to back up a little bit so I can act out my story. Okay, now, way back in the time of Beauty and the Beast. Have you ever seen that movie? Maybe you've seen it. There's an old movie and then there's a new movie. Maybe you've seen one of them. So Beauty and the Beast. Think about at the beginning when Belle is walking through her town, her nice provincial town, and she's introducing you to everybody who's in the town. One of the people she introduces you to is the baker. The baker, the same like always. His name's Joe. Joe the baker. We'll just call him Joe. So it's close to Easter time. And Joe makes these little buns. They're called hot cross buns. And they sell them close to Easter time. Now really, you can find hot cross buns today that people will sell, bakers. So Joe has all these hot cross buns. He puts them in his little cart and he goes down the street and he's trying to sell his buns. He goes all day long, and he goes back and forth, and he stops at the end of the day and he looks and he goes, wow, I still have some hot cross buns left over. I meant to sell all of them. But people keep buying some buns from Jimmy, the baker down the street. Now, how can I get people to buy my hot cross buns and buy all of them? How can I do that instead of them going down to Jimmy? How can I get them to buy mine? I know. I will yell out and advertise. I'm going to advertise. Okay. So he gets his cart next day, has his hot cross buns in there, and he goes out and he goes, hot cross buns, 1 a penny, 2 a penny, hot cross buns. So he gets to the end of the day, and he still has some hot cross buns. Now, he did sell more, but he still has a few. So he goes, I'm going to have to think about this. So he thinks about it all night long, and he has an idea. Next morning, he gets out, he puts all his hot cross buns in his little cart, and he goes down the street. He goes, this time I'm going to advertise, but I'm not just going to yell at people. I'm actually going to sing a song to them. See if that will sell more. So he goes down and he goes, hot cross buns, hot cross buns, 1 a penny, 2 a penny, hot cross buns. So he gets to the end of the day after he's been doing all that singing, advertising, and look, he sold all of his hot cross buns, and that's exactly what he wanted to do. So singing that song to sell his hot cross buns worked for him. When you sing a song that's an advertisement, you call it a jingle, so that's probably like the first jingle in the whole world ever, the hot cross buns jingle. So he says, I'm going to try it again tomorrow. Next morning, he gets all of his hot cross buns in his little cart, and he starts to go down the street, and he starts to sing, hot cross buns, hot cross buns, 1 a penny, 2 a penny, hot cross buns. Gets to the very end of the day, and look, he sold all of his buns again. So singing and advertising worked for Joe the baker. He sold all of his hot cross buns. And that's the story of the song, Hot Cross Buns. And that's the song we're going to learn.